Hello students, in our previous class we have discussed about basic of rational numbers and we have solved some questions of how we can find the rational numbers between two given numbers. Now we will take one more example of this type of questions. Why I am solving this type of question one more time? Because maybe possible that some of the students is not in the video. Okay, no issue. We are taking one more example of next level. For example, we need to find five rational number between 3/5 and 7/5, or we can take 5/7, whatever. Okay, so in this question we will find five rational numbers between 3/5 and 5/7. So our first task is to make the denominator same. Our first task is to make the denominator same. This is 3/5, this is 5/7. So what we will do? First we will make the denominator same. Now we can see that denominators are not same. 5 and 7. If denominator is given same, then we can leave it as it is. Okay. So how we can make the denominator same? First of all, we will find the LCM of the denominator. So we can see that 5 and 7 are the numbers. So we will find the LCM with the help of prime factorization method. So prime factorization method, how can we solve? 5 ones are 5, 7 will be as it is. Now 7 ones are 7. So LCM will be the product of the prime factorization of the numbers. So 5 into 7, it will be 35. So 35 is the LCM of 5 and 7. So what we will do? We will make the denominator 35. So 3/5 as it is, and this is 5/7. So what we will do? We will make the denominator as 35. So here I will multiply 7. If I am multiplying in 7 in denominator, so I have to multiply it in numerator also. So multiply with 7 in the numerator and denominator. 7 3s are 21 upon 7 5s are 35. Here also we will multiply 5. We will multiply 5 and 7 because when I will multiply 7 into 5, it will be denominator 35. Because I want to make 35 in the denominator, that's why I am multiplying 5 in the 7. So 7 into 5, it will be 35. If I am multiplying 5 in denominator, then I have to multiply it in the numerator also. So 5 5s are 25. So now our numbers are 21 upon 35 and 25 upon 35. We can see that we cannot find 5 numbers between 21 and 25 because there are only 3 numbers, that is 22, 23 and 24 between 21 and 25. So what I have to do? I will multiply 10 in the numerator and denominator. 25 upon 35, 25 upon 35. It will be multiplied with 10, multiply with 10. Here also I will multiply with 10, multiply with 10. You will ask that, sir, why you are multiplying 10 in numerator and denominator? So why I am multiplying? Because multiplication of 10 is easy. You can multiply any number greater than 5. You can multiply any number greater than 5. But multiplication of 10 is easy as compared to other numbers. So I am multiplying with 10. So it will be 210 upon 35. And here it will come 250 upon 350. And here also 10 into 35, it will be 350. So now our numbers are 210 upon 350 and 250 upon 30. So we can write more than 5 numbers, but we just need to write 5 numbers only. So 211 upon 350, 212 upon 350, 213 upon 350, 214 upon 350 and 215 upon 350. These are the 5 numbers. You can write more numbers, 216, 217, 218. So these are the even numbers between 3 upon 5 and 5 upon 7. These are the rational numbers between 3 upon 5 and 5 upon 7. These are also rational numbers. So this is the solution of our question whenever we need to find given rational numbers between given rational numbers. 5 rational number, 3 rational number, 4 rational numbers, and so on. Is it clear? So this is the method. Everyone want, if anyone want to note down, then please note down. Okay, so now we will solve next type of question. As we know that we can easily represent integers on number line easily. For example, if you want to represent -1 on number line, so it will be very easy for you. This is -1. Okay, but if you want to represent any number which is in root, for example, √2 and √3 on number line, so how you can represent a number line? So this is our next topic. We will understand how we can represent the numbers, prime numbers on the number line. So what we will do? First of all, we will make a number line 0, -1 and -2. This side 1 and 2 and 3. Question is that represent √2 on number line. √2 on number line. So how we can represent √2 on number line? First of all, what we will do? We will take 1 centimeter distance on the horizontal axis. Similarly, same to same 1 centimeter distance on vertical. 1 centimeter vertical, 1 centimeter horizontal. Now this is our point A. This is our point B. Okay. So what we will do? We will join O to B. O to B. Now with the help of compass, what we will do? The steel nib of our compass will be on center. It will be O. Steel nib will be on O. And the pencil will be on B, and we will make a arc on number line. So we can locate this distance. This distance is √2. I will explain how it is √2. This distance is √2. We will represent this √2 on the number line, and this position is represent √2. Now we can justify also that how this point is √2. So as we know that we have taken OA is equal to 1. And AB also equals to 1 centimeter. Okay. Now, as we know that by PGT means what? Pythagoras theorem. We have already discussed about PGT in our previous classes. So we can put PGT in a right angle triangle. In triangle OAB. Which angle is 90 degrees? This is angle A is equal to 90 degrees. This is justification. Otherwise, question is completed here. So angle A is equal to 90 degree. The side which is in front of 90 degree. The side which is in front of 90 degree will be hypotenuse. So according to the PGT, H, B and P, हरा भरा परिवार. Okay. Square. This is the formula of PGT. H square is equal to B square plus P square. So which is the hypotenuse? The side in front of the 90 degree is the hypotenuse. It will be OB ka square. And the side on which angle is standing, वो side जिस पर angle खड़ा है, the side on which angle is standing is your base. So it will be OA का square plus P square. P square means perpendicular. Perpendicular is AB. So perpendicular is AB. So we will write AB ka square. We can see that the value of OA is 1. It is 1 plus the value of AB is also 1, and they are squares. So OB का square is equal to the value of 1 का square will be 1 plus square of 1 is also again 1. OB square is equal to 1 plus 1 2. So OB is equal to root 2. So this is the justification of how this length OB is root 2, and we have represent OB at number line. So by this method we can represent a number which is in root on the number line. Is it clear, student? So this two question is your homework. One is represent root 3 on number line in the place of root 2, and find 5 rational numbers between 5 upon 7 and 3 upon 5. These two questions will be your homework. Is it clear? These are the method. With this method you have to solve these two questions. I have already explained. We will meet in the next class. Thank you so much.